What a load of bullshit it is to have the stream crash on me. Alright, we're back. We continue. Alt, whatever.
What the? Where the hell did this thing come from?
Come on. Report to take so much time.
Did we kill it?
Okay. Literally, however long the stream is right now is however long what the attempt is.
I say we fall back for now and recoup before moving on. Agreed.
Come on. Let's gotta move on.
Look! Over there!
A hidden passage? Looks like this is our only way out.
Let's hurry!
What the hell is going on up there? Over there. Manuela!
Come on, go a bit faster.
Fall back! Go! Take cover!
Is that a BOW2? It's huge! What the hell is it?
Come on. Ouch.
He's become one with the flame!
Come to me. Let me take away your pain.
Come on. Oh god. Fuck, I hit L1 on it. Fuck. Come on. Are we done? Can we be done?
We're getting
Okay.
nowhere. We can't do this!
Okay.
Krauser, focus! Getting closer! It's harder for him to get you!
Nice plan. If he doesn't crush me.
Shoot it down!
Come on.
On it! Aim for its joints! You won't be able to go!
Shit. I need to change this first. Okay, bye.
Easier said than done.
Come on! There should be a piece of cake!
On any other day.
can use them to our advantage.
Come on.
Be careful!
I hit it. Come on. Stop being a dickhead. Put the rest down. Yep. Okay. There should be one leg.
Going like this for much longer.
Let's take out the rest!
Come on. Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna need the Magnum for this. Come on.
She'll be fine. Let her fight.
Ah, fuck, come on. Let me go. If I could just shoot to the left, we would be done. There's no time for this. Whatever. Let's keep going. We gotta move on.
I can regenerate. Every time I grow stronger. Everything I devour becomes powerful. And so...
We'll never let that...
Come on. Let's get this shit.
The virus is taking over. I knew there was no way anybody could...
This and that. Hold on.
Stop it! You'll...
Now the question is, can I kill it in a minute by just shooting at it? Probably not. I'm shooting. We're literally so close to being sub 10, it's unbelievable. Come on, Manuela, just one hit, shit. Oh, this sucks. Come on. Come on. Did we do it? 9:57, 9:58, 9:59. It's 10 minutes already, but hopefully the game accounts for every single second that this hasn't been gameplay. If not, we probably got 10-8. Come on, you give me a different ending. We were so close, you cannot tell me this was... God fucking damn it, fuck you. How much was it? 10-10. Exactly. Ugh. Only 11 seconds is what we need. Just 11 seconds, nothing. So 10 minutes and 10 seconds, supposedly. I'm going straight to the stream and see how long. I'm gonna go to 10:10. So the 10:10 was more or less being generous, but still, it fuck. On the first little phase, we're only using the handgun. After that, it's still handgun, I think. We're not using any shotgun stuff. No magnum, no rocket launcher, whatever.
You lost Javier.
What the? Where the hell did this thing come from?
Come on.
Did we kill it?
That's 42 seconds before it even tries to eat me, okay? Come on.
We're gonna need bigger guns. I say we fall back for now and recoup before moving on. Agreed.
Look! Over there!
A hidden passage?
Come on.
Looks like this is our only way out.
Let's hurry!
What the hell is going on up there? Over there. Abuela! Fall back! Come on! Take cover! Is that a
It's huge! What the hell is it? Let me take away your pain.
Come on. That's 335 for the second phase. I'm gonna keep shooting. Come on, skip.
Krauser, focus! It's getting closer. It's harder for him to get you.
Nice plan. If he doesn't crush me.
On it!
Come on.
Aim for its joints!
One.
He's your seven gun.
Come on! Give me a piece of cake to do!
On any other day.
Two. That's a lot of them.
Maybe we can use that to our advantage.
Ow. Shotgun. One.
Manuel, be careful!
4. Okay. Okay. 5:30, the last joint. The last joint, the first joint.
Let's check out the rest!
Okay, let me get the other one. Okay, reload the shotgun. Come on. Okay.
You'll be fine. Let her fight. He's coming at us.
Okay, we got 3 minutes for the last fight, for the last phase. Let's see how much this takes off of that.
I grow stronger. Everything I devour becomes and so
We'll never let that... The virus is taking over.
8.
I knew there was no way anybody could...
We have 2:30 essentially.
Here it comes!
Okay. Change this for that. Change this for that. Change this for that. What? What are we doing? L1? Magnum. L1. Handgun, bunker.
Keep shooting!
Come on. I need this. Okay, handgun time. The last stretch, we got a minute. I hit L1 R1. You asshole. That's just get time up of me. Come on. We're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this. Come on. 2021, 22. Come on. Get up. Faster now. Come on. 30. It's dead. 33, we're at 33, 35. Come on, finish it. It's dead. There's no more. We should get the good ending now. Come on. This looks like less somber music.
I should have died.
I should have died. Yes.
With my father.
No.
No one
should
have died down there.
Besides, you've got an obligation to live. For the sake of the girls living inside you.
I don't know if I'd call them girls, but yeah.
Manuela was later taken into custody by the U.S. government. She was put under strict surveillance, but so far there have been no reports of any changes to her body. Krauser's arm never fully healed, and he was forced to leave the army.
Oh.
Where he went, no one knows. Why did Manuela never lose her conscience? Was it something genetic? Or was she sustained by this land that's so rich with life? The virus continues to grow, altering its form, strengthening perpetually, until the day it can be destroyed. In our bodies, in our souls.
We did it! Good ending. Finally, Christ. AASS 918. Jeez. The door to the dark side has been opened. Ah. The dark side of the Darkside Chronicles? Operation Javier. New. Chapter 6, let's go.
Very few ever realize before their insignificant lives.
Leon. We should take care of the girl before it gets too late.
It's only a matter of time, Leon. Before she becomes a threat.
Javier knows something. He's been able to prevent Manuela from transforming. I have to take her with me and find out how.
Antivirus weapon protocol number 7600. You're on a special assignment for the prison.
To my widow friends, please accept my sincere gratitude for
Girl. Shit. I don't care how much extra they're paying. This job sucks.
The job, please. It's with you. Thank God, I thought I was gonna crash. Okay, let's go. I do have these weapons, right? I see you, and I see how you are not sending any fucking video to the thing. Is it gonna happen every time I just go back to the game? I'm going back.
Look, it's our welcoming party.
We really shouldn't.
This way. I think there's an underground passage.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get in there. Maybe it's not as much the Legends of Grandeur as being overconfident. Or maybe it is the Legends of Grandeur.
It's dark in here. What is this? VOW storeroom? Looks like it. Well, let's not wait around for inventory. Shit, we're locked in.
They're coming!
So this is where they infected the victims and turned them into zombies.
Music. What? That didn't heal almost anything. Huh.
There must be a way out somewhere.
Why is the music like this?
Good job, kid. Let's go. What the? Javier's victims.
Why would he?
Let's keep going. We need to find this guy.
Where do we go?
We went to the left.
Let's
to
go
the
this
right.
way. Look at all these human bones. What was he trying to do?
There was healing items. There were healing items on the left, and there were. I mean, could you consider it ammo?
Great. That's all I need right now. Monsters coming at me in the dark.
I'm dead.
Shit, again?
Go under.
That was close.
Look, a ladder.
Music's supposed to be like this.
Doctors.
I'm a bit confused.
It's my fault. I made them tell me how they cured my illness. And then my father...
Looks like Javier's trying to use the virus to reanimate the dead.
Is the stream coming back? I guess so. Okay.
All
So,
I need
Death,
right now.
we're back.
Monsters coming at me in the dark.
Again?
Go under.
That was close.
Look, a letter.
Who are these guys?
They were my doctors. It's my fault. I made them tell me how they cured my illness. And then my father...
Looks like Javier's trying to use the virus to reanimate the
Oh,
dead.
oh, oh, oh.
Well, I guess this is one sure way to keep him from talking.
What is that?
Just shoot him until he's dead. That works.
Watch out!
As long as two of them aren't coming at you at the same time, it's fine.
So where the hell is Javier?
There is one place I can look. Somewhere I was never allowed to go.
Take us there.
What is this?
Plant place.
It's a greenhouse.
More like a botanical garden.
What the hell is that? Great, here we go again.
Come on!
Leon, look. That's the former researcher from Umbrella. Shit. Needed a question.
Well, he's no good to us now.
We have no choice. We gotta go up.
Then they were dumped when no longer useful. The only way to defeat them is to become more powerful than they are. Javier, I think I'm beginning to understand your reasoning.
And that's when you become a villain.
I must have grown so big because of the virus. God only knows the kinds of experiments they performed here.
Ow. I'm reloading. Can you stop going so far back? Oh my god.
to get out of here.
I remember these guys.
I don't know what to do with this.
You okay?
Yes.
We finally get to the bottom of all this. Funny that I should end up seeking the same thing as you, Javier. Everyone is so afraid of you and this virus. What is it that's got Leon and even Uncle Sam so worried?
What is this place?
Oh, it sure ain't the guest room. Careful.
Oh, fun.
What is this place?
What is this place?
It sure ain't the guest room. Careful. So you want to play, huh?
Oh my god. I'm frankly very out of this. I'm very out of it right now because it's like the same stuff, but like harder because Kraus gets less health.
What's in there?
I got a bad feeling about this.
These are all human organs.
The missing girls. Manuela!
Her organs must be transplanted regularly.
What are you talking about?
It helps with the pain, keeping the virus at bay. But that's only for the first 15 years.
If you had just let me die, none of this would have ever happened.
No. I couldn't just watch you die. In nature, the predators who prey on others only grow stronger.
This guy's infatuated with the virus. He's lost it.
Selfish old fool!
Considering you brought my daughter back, I will grant your dad's meaning.
Death. Let him try. Then I can show my government how strong I really am.
Maybe infatuated with that, but you're infatuated with how inferior the government looks at you.
Didn't we fight this thing back in the village?
So Javier created this too, huh?
Yeah.
Damn it! How are we supposed to kill it now?
Okay. Rude. What am I supposed to... The stream loop... And it's back.
Didn't we fight this thing back
And
in
it's
the village?
back down.
So Javier created this too, huh?
Damn it! How are we supposed to kill it now?
Ow.
We can... climb those! Come on! Hurry!
Wow. How awesome.
Go! Now!
That did nothing.
Let's try taking it down from here! How do you like
Why is it no damage being dealt here? Okay. We go back.
Didn't we fight this thing back in the village?
So Javier created this too, huh?
Damn it! How are we supposed to kill it now?
Ow. Come on. Oh my god. Okay. I think I'm gonna use a walkthrough for this one too. There has to be a way to get power.
Damn it! How are we supposed to kill it down?
Wait a second. So, where's chapter 4? Weak point, red glowing eyes on midsection. For the V complex. No, this is 5. Where's 4? That's 3. 4, alright. Second form Hilda. Attack, acid vomit. While Hilda's in the suspended platform, she will vomit. Press to dodge, acid spit. Hit her in the head. Toll spikes. Blast her head when she moves her head downward. It just shoot in the head, basically. Precise timing once you get it down. It isn't really that hard of a boss since the battle plays out in sequence and her health can be drained fast. She will land and crush the shelves in front as they try to rush. Okay, let's try it out. Okay. Dead.
We can climb those! Come on! Hurry!
Shoot in the head, shoot in the head, shoot in the head, shoot in the head. Ow. These are the typical, just shoot the acid and you won't get a hit. Come on. I still do get hit though. Now here's a concept. I don't feel like doing this. For what it's worth, we're not getting any new content apart from just whatever is added onto those two. It really just isn't worth it to spend more time on this. So let's compromise. There has to be a compilation on YouTube that just shows you what happens on these levels. Darkside, Chronicles, Operation Javier, 6 and 7. Okay. I've got them. So there, we're just gonna take a peek at this. Oh, you also get to have the linear launcher?
Yes.
Ow. It's insane. It's the max.
Come on, hurry.
Okay. Let's just take a look. On these parts, since it's not my content, I gotta say something, you know? Because if not, then I just feel bad about it.
We've got to take it out.
Come on, Krauser, say
Slow
something.
it down somehow.
Give me some information, anything, please. I beg of you. I mean, the fight's about to end, so yeah. Anyway, this sings. Probably shouldn't skip over cutscenes.
Great river will watch you as you dream.
Manuela, get out of here!
It's kind of a pain in the
Finally
oh, there,
singing. Could it be? It used to be human.
there it is. Some new content. I mean, yeah. That's what I assumed. I assumed that it was her mother, right
I don't know why.
from this
I
part.
sing this song,
Immediately
it
then.
would attack me.
Oh no! Krauser, let's go!
I mean, it's interesting how they turn into very different things depending on the person.
Now, hurry! Come on! Son of a bitch! This way, move!
I'm gonna do double speed on the fight.
Look out! Is that it? How are you guys going? We gotta go after him.
He gets hit.
Brother!
You okay? It's nothing.
Is it nothing?
I guess this is it for me.
That's so gross.
Mother? I don't want to live if it means others have to die.
And that's it. There's nothing else to see. Alright. This is the same one, right? Darkside Chronicles, blah blah. Yeah. For this one, we are essentially going ahead with the entire video. But this guy... There. Let's do 1.25.
Damn it. It got me pretty good. There's no way they're gonna want to keep me in the field with an injury like this. I'm useless to them now. Guess this will be my last mission.
This sounds...
Something coming.
Oh. I don't know why it sounded so weird.
Can't fight like this. No!
So yeah, is this like motivation for him later?
How the hell are we supposed to kill something this big? If I could only move my arm. This is our only way out.
Let's hurry.
So yeah, he has some insecurities. Big insecurities.
What the hell is going on?
Typical white man, huh? But yeah, damn, Krauser.
Over there.
This is pathetic. Right now, all I can do is run. What if she changes? Here. Now. Let me see it. Show me what you really are.
Fall back! Go! Take cover!
There's no way. We can't beat that thing.
Yeah, there's a lot more dialogue on the 7th chapter.
Go die. Leon, help me! Is this all I'm capable of now?
Yeah, extremely insecure about providing and being helpful. Once again, every typical white guy. Or just guy in general.
I understand now. I feel this pain because I'm still human. But if I were no longer to feel pain,
I wonder if Krauser would say anything in this specific cutscene. I don't think he would. Maybe like, what is she doing? But
I choose to die a human.
Manuela, don't!
No. How can I end her life?
he does not believe in suicide.
Manuela, are you?
I'm still here.
What does this mean? Isn't she one of them?
Krauser, focus!
Is that what she's gonna... what... Krauser's gonna...
Crush me.
like... shit. I would say...
Going like this for much
Shit,
longer.
I can't remember the name.
Let's take out the rest!
It was one of the siblings from Alexia, yeah. And Alexia was able to transform back and forth, I believe. But maybe she wasn't that stable. But yeah, for the time being, those three characters are the only ones that have been able to make it through. Most others become insane and mutate. I mean, it's with the virus that they mutate. With stuff like the mold or parasites, they don't really change much. But they do... I mean, they can become unstable and change a lot, but they also... where they change the most is psychologically.
I can regenerate. Every time I grow stronger. Everything I devour becomes...
So if Krauser ends up learning more about Alexia or...
The life I lived was all a lie. And now the endless possibilities of a new world await at my fingertips. You told me you wanted to destroy the virus, every last trace of it. You say it's the right thing to do. But do you really believe that, Leon? This girl is proof that it's a gift. She's strong, powerful, and in complete control.
Yeah, like I was saying.
You just weren't strong enough to control it, Javier.
Do you think you're strong enough though, Krauser? You really believe that yourself that much? What was I saying? Yeah, if Krauser learns of Alexia, or eventually, like, has anything to do with Wesker, or, like, follows up on whatever happens to Manuela afterwards, it seems like he's gonna be an antagonist.
I can see its power. This virus can change the world. If I could.
So yeah.
This moment marks my rebirth, for the darkness within me has awoken.
Oh.
Who is this man? This Wesker that Leon was talking about? And if I found him, could he help me regain my strength?
And he was there, huh?
I should have died with my father.
No. No one should have died down there. Besides, you've got an obligation to live. For the sake of the girls living inside you.
You are cruel, Leon. Couldn't you make her feel proud? She has a whole new life ahead of her. There's nothing left to say. For you and I, Leon, we're merely different sides of the same coin.
So yeah, by the time the Darkside Chronicles came out, 4 and 5 had also come out, so this as well might be an inside look into a possible, what do you call it, villain coming up, whether it be on 4 or whether it be on 5. And I'd assume it's in 5. But yeah, that would be the Darkside Chronicles, except for the fact that we have yet to look at the files. So we are gonna go ahead and do that right now. I don't remember if we took any look at others, but we did before we got here on any other video. I would appreciate if we didn't, because we're gonna read all of them from the beginning, because I don't remember if we have, and if we did, we might be rereading them again. So, let's do this.
The Darkside Chronicles.
Archives. All of the things we have to do. We don't have everything here, so let's see. From Operation Javier, we have Leon S. Kennedy. Member of a secret U.S. military agency, he was sent to a remote area of South America on government orders to investigate Umbrella's relationship to drug lord Javier Hidalgo. Having encountered numerous POWs in the past, he has a working knowledge of how to engage POWs in combat. Though generally a cool character, he tends to be awkward around women. His name is Scott. Jack Krauser, member of the USSOCOM. I don't know what that is. SOCOM. Let me take a look. United States Special Operations Command. Okay. He was sent to a remote area in South America on government orders to investigate Umbrella's relationship to blah blah blah. Jack is an exceptional soldier who has led many successful operations. Even when he encounters a VOW for the first time, he shows no sign of fear. He has never been quite at home in everyday society and feels like each day he spends fighting in the military gives his life meaning. Which is why he was so freaked out about not being able to... about being demoted or whatever, being looked down on. Memory of Lost City. Leon, 4 years ago, was a police officer on his first and only day as a Raccoon City police officer. He overslept and wasn't able to leave for work until after sunset. Donning his newly issued armored police uniform, he made the drive to Raccoon City. Ironically, oversleeping may have been the best mistake of his life. In Raccoon City, he found the city overrun with the stuff of nightmares. Never one to know fear, Leon makes it his responsibility to do what he can to rescue the remaining survivors of the city. He overslept. In the remake, he dresses up in the police station, I believe, but whatever. An active college student who loves motorbikes. She is the younger sister of Chris Redfield and is extremely proud of his work as a member of STARS. After he took off to Europe, she became worried about his well-being. From Raccoon City, left off, blah, blah, blah. She arrived pounding herself, blah, blah, blah. May seem rashed inside, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Marvin Brana, the first surviving member of the Raccoon City Police Department Leon S. Kennedy meets. Until a few days before, even though the town was under martial law, he had been doing fairly routine work, such as writing a report on a recent heist, preparing for Leon's welcome party. After the biological contamination, he and the other police officers barricaded themselves at the West Side station. He lost most of his comrades when the zombies broke in, and Marvin himself was gravely wounded. Sherry is the only daughter of the central figure in the G-Virus program, William Birkin. Perhaps because her parents were both obsessed with their work, she seems to have a difficult time interacting with other adults. When the biological accident in Raccoon City occurred, she went to the police station for help as instructed by her mother, Annette Birkin. She was forced to run and hide from the multitude of zombie policemen in the station. Though she was in the protective custody of Leon and Claire, they were separated in the basement of the police station. There she was attacked by her father, William Birkin, who had mutated into the monster known as G, and implanted her with an embryo. Member of Umbrella Special Forces and private unit under the authority of Umbrella executives. During the biological calamity in Raccoon City, Hunk of Alpha Team was given secret orders by Christina of the French branch to infiltrate the underground laboratory along with his teammates and obtain a G-Virus sample from William Birkin by whatever means necessary. Eventually losing all of his teammates, he managed to single-handedly fend the G-creature that used to be William Birkin, secure the G-Virus and complete his mission. Annette is the mother of Sherry Birkin and the wife of the man responsible for the creation of the G-Virus. William Birkin. Annette gave birth to their daughter Sherry 2 years before William discovered the G-Virus. Even after becoming a mother, she threw herself back into her research out of love for her husband. Just before the biological disaster spread across the entire city, she contacted her daughter and instructed her to seek shelter at the police station. On her way to meet up with Sherry, she encountered Ada, the woman who was after her husband's G-Virus. Annette also suspected Leon of being a spy due to him protecting Ada, but when she finds out that the mutated William is searching for Sherry, she gives Leon information to help her and resolves to make sure William is stopped. William was the discoverer of the G-Virus and also the one responsible for bringing about its fulfillment. Once the pride of the Umbrella Corporation, he began to disagree with the policies of the company and the procedures while he was working on the G-Virus. It was at this time that he contacted the US military to negotiate a deal. Although William planned to monopolize the virus for himself, the plan was thrown into disarray by an attack from Umbrella's special forces. Just before his death, he injected himself with the G-virus, which transformed him into the life form known as Symphorus G. And that's it. Game of Oblivion. The young man was imprisoned at the detention facility in Rockford Island. He began to distrust not only other people, but even himself. He spent his days in confinement on the solitary island in deep sadness. What finally returned hope to Steve's life was an assault on the prison by an unknown assailant. In the midst of the chaos and confusion which resulted from the attack, Steve escaped from the prison, and in the process he had a fateful meeting with Claire Redfield. Together they sought to escape from the island. Though cocky on the outside and often reckless, Steve is a good-hearted kid who has starved for love and attention. Claire, after parting ways with Leon, Claire continued her search for Chris. When she heard that he had penetrated into Center of Umbrella's organization, she headed immediately for Europe. Claire went undercover into Umbrella's Paris research laboratory, but she was soon discovered in Umbrella's plot. But due to a systematic cover-up, the entire matter was cloaked in darkness, and none of this information saw the light of day. At that point, Chris decided to travel to Europe to look into matters on his own. When Chris departed, he broke off contact with his younger sister Claire in order to avoid exposing her to danger. But, anxious about his safety, Claire set off by herself to find him and subsequently got caught up in the Raccoon City disaster. Then she'd followed her brother to Europe and was captured by Umbrella and imprisoned on Rockford Island. After learning of Claire's imprisonment from Leon, Chris took off immediately for Rockford Island. There he met Albert Wesker, picked up on Claire's trail, and traveled to Antarctica. And that's it for the characters. Enemies, we have plenty. Villager zombies, inhabitants of the waterslide village Mixcoatl. They were attacked and infected by the zombies released by Javier. More zombies spotted in the place. There were people who stood against Javier, who he captured and turned into zombies. There's speculation as they were released by Javier as weapons of terror. He punished people and made examples of them by injecting them with the T-virus and having them serve as guard dogs for the mansion. Apparently there are types which have been artificially placed in a state of suspended animation and made faster and more ferocious by inducing a reaction. They are generally kept on chains and shackles when an enemy is in the vicinity they are released. Jumping Man-Eater, South American spider-based BOW that is optimized for hot and humid climates. Flake Crawler, insect-based BOW that were created by injecting various types of insects with a T-virus and then manipulating the genes. Some are almost 2 meters long and have suitably large death-dealing pincers. They lack the intelligence to be suitable for use in the battlefield, so their development was halted and therewith to be destroyed. However, some of them escaped destruction and were purchased by Javier's low-cost POWs. Hunter Gamma, hunters of species based on the amphibious Hunter A and B developed at the European Umbrella facility. Its keen sensory ability makes up for its evolved eyesight. However, its inability to move outside of water makes it quite premature for use as an all-purpose BOW. Its weaknesses are direct sunlight and exposure to dry air, but it can be a great menace in places where water resources are plentiful. Dam worker zombies. Former workers who managed and maintained the Javier Dam. They were washed away when water from the dam was released and then attacked by Javier's zombies. South American bat. These bats suck the nectar from infected flowers and thusly became infected themselves. Like the bats on Rockford Island, they have a habit of attacking their prey in groups. Anubis. This kind of BOW is the product of the project to develop a replacement BOW to the Hunter. Since it is a bat which incorporates insect DNA and whose digestive organs have been done away with to drastically reduce weight, it can jump and move with surprising speed while still possessing incredible skeletal strength. The name Anubis is taken from the god in Egyptian mythology. It skillfully uses its talon-like claws to scale walls and ceilings, and from these vantage points it assaults its victims. An experimental biological weapon purchased by Javier. Little is known about the organization developing, but it's thought to be a competitor to Umbrella. It appears to borrow much from the Umbrella BOW Bandersnatch. The properties of this biological weapon have been enhanced by the T. Veronica virus. It has 3 sickle-shaped arms that possess an unparalleled strength. In its defensive form, it uses these arms to cover its body, making bullets useless against it. Its intelligence is such that it understands commands and can carry out its duties under a variety of circumstances. IV plus YX. ivy that is optimized for hot and humid climates, because it is plant-based and is well suited to temperate climates. South American ant. Ants that live in the South American jungle which were infected by T. veronica. They would closely resemble the ants created by Alexia. Piranhas that were administered the T virus. Unlike normal piranhas, these can survive out of water for an extended period of time. They glide along this water surface and attack their victims with a height of ferociousness. They were bred as fighting fish, and to serve as a death penalty for traitors. In the Mixcoatl attack, hordes of them were released from the Javier Dam. I want to see the side. Yep, they look like they do. Mercenary zombies, soldiers who worked for Javier that were infected and turned into zombies. It's thought that Javier in his madness created zombies on purpose. Originally they were members of his security force in the mansion. They still carry explosives. The result of a greenhouse-grown Veronica plant gone out of control, the V-complex. The extreme life form has limitlessly consumed everything around it, including Javier. The cold climate of the Antarctic base kept the Veronica virus in check, but under hot and humid conditions, it became so active as to threaten the surrounding ecosystem. Its body produces a superorganism which flies. Its abdomen contains sporangium that erupt and spread spores. Those spores further increase the size of the Veronica ecosystem and pose a terrible threat. Okay. Memory of the Lost City. The citizens of Raccoon City were infected with the T-virus through transmission by city's rodent population. The subsequent zombie horde included many residents from outside of Raccoon City, since many people were in town to attend a football game at the time of the outbreak. The Cerberus is a BOW created by administering the T-virus to a large Doberman. This creature, given the code number MA39 by researchers, is extremely violent. In response to the virus, its skin is severely decayed, although its speed, jumping range, endurance, and aggressiveness are considerably heightened. It retains the group dynamics of its species, and it's skilled at attacking a single target in groups. I did read everything, right? Yeah. Crow that a T-virus infected flesh and or insects and became infected themselves. They rarely attack as long as their territory isn't disturbed, and when they do attack, they prick their targets with their sharp beaks fiercely and repeatedly. Police zombie. These uniformed zombies were once officers of the Raccoon City Police Department. Their numbers are plentiful because even off-duty officers were mobilized to quell the riots caused by the cannibalistic disease. Liquor, an evolved zombie with a greater muscular structure and increased athletic abilities. They were named Lickers by members of the Raccoon City Police Department for their incredibly long tongues. Lickers have lost their use of the eyes entirely and track their prey using their highly developed hearing. Their expanded brains and newly reformed muscle structure allows them to do things normal zombies can't. Their claws are around them to easily climb walls and cling to ceilings and make a dangerous weapon against any prey in the vicinity. Originally named Planet 43, the Ivy is a VOW developed by analyzing the data from Planet 42. It was selectively bred to move on its own and attacks prey with the two ivy-like appendages that give it its name and inflicts fatal wounds by spitting digestive enzymes out of its head-like flower. An improved liquor found in Raccoon City Underground Laboratory, the evolved liquor. It differs from normal liquors in color, durability, and claw size, but attacks in the same manner. Giant moth. They are the product of Yeah, okay. Giant moths are the products of moths that were used in experiments in the Umbrella laboratories. They escaped and grew to huge proportions due to the T-virus. For some reason, the giant moths' wings haven't grown in proportion with the rest of their body, so they can only fly a few feet off the ground and only short distances. The giant moth larvae, their bodies are only 30 centimeters or so in length, and their attack power is rather weak. They are attracted to warm-blooded organisms. Game of Oblivion. Declared dead after being infected with the T-virus, these prisoner zombies mutated quickly. After rainwater helped the T-virus penetrate deep into the soil where they were buried. These zombies were once prisoners confined on Rockford Island who became infected with the T-virus. These zombies were once security guards who worked under the jurisdiction of the Ashford family. Bats found on Rockford Island that were infected by the T-virus during the outbreak and have a heightened awareness of sound. They attack in swarms, circling the skies as one organism, and sink their sharp fangs into their prey and suck their blood. Before being turned into zombies, these people were once trainees in Umbrella Special Forces. Someone or something attacked them and infected them with the T-virus, a spider-based VOW. They were specially developed and trained as VOWs before being sent to Rockford Island. This creature is the result of a failed human experiment to fuse Steve Burnside's father with the virus. Just like any other zombie, it has very little intelligence. Based on leaked data on Umbrella's VOW, the Hunter 2 is a VOW developed by a rival company. It is governed to only attack designated targets. A certain individual is thought to be behind the Hunter 2 attack on Rockford Island, but motive has yet to be determined. There's an enhanced subspecies with a reddish skin called a sweeper. Bandersnatch, a new kind of prototype VOW made from a human subject. Its main mode of transportation is to grab onto things with its snivel right arm and pull itself around. Due to its imperfect prototype status, its lower body has devolved and its left arm is all but not inexistent, forcing it to rely on its right arm exclusively. One of its major flaws is that it must use its right arm to cover its head, which is an inherent weak point of humanoid VOWs. Researcher zombie. Before being turned into zombies, these people were research personnel studying viruses at the Antarctic base. Someone or something attacked them and infected them with the virus. Before being turned into zombies, these people were workers charged with sorting and storing cargo at the Antarctic base. Someone or something attacked them and infected them with the virus. Unlike the giant moths in the sewers of Raccoon City, these moths' wings have grown in perfect proportion to their bodies. This gives these moths incredible maneuverability. They search the area around their nests for prey on which they lay their parasitic eggs. Moth larvae. When the eggs which have been laid within the body of an organism hatch, they nourish themselves on their host and grow rapidly. After they have grown to a certain size, they burst out from the body of the host to find other prey. Ants. Alexia Ashford used these ants in her experiments with the T. Veronica virus. Injecting them with the virus led to hugely increased growth and hostility. The infected ants The infected ants began attacking whatever prey they could find with the dangerous pincers. These children of Alexia have built a colony inside of the Alexia pod, which grows beneath their control room. Alexia is their queen. A tentacle of the Alexia pod, which nests in the center of the Antarctica facility. The Alexia pod is a plant-like organism with which Alexia shares a symbiotic relationship. At its base is the nest of her ant children. Alexia can control the movements of the tentacle at will. The tentacle is capable of reaching and attacking prey up to several kilometers away. It cannot function alone, but if it's substantially damaged, it would retract on its own. Items. Sterilization key, a silver key with a biohazard symbol etched into it. And code Veronica, it opens the door between the sterilization room and the Antarctic hall and the Antarctic phase following Alex's awakening. Okay. That's all items. Text. How much text do we have? Plenty. The Sacred Serpent's Crime Syndicate. Organized and led by Javier, it is a crime syndicate with a firm presence in South America. It has a code of absolute obedience to its leader based on a system of control through fear which brutally punishes traitors without exception. Written Orders. This is a special mission which is not in accordance with normal operational regulations. Consent of the operative to the following must be given prior to the beginning of the mission. 1. Release of protective responsibilities. Neither the government nor the persons in charge of operational command shall be held responsible for injury, illness, or death to the operative during the execution of their duties. Also, in the case that said operative is captured by hostile forces, neither the government nor the persons in charge of operational command shall be compelled to negotiate with the operative's captors in any way on their behalf. 2. If during the execution of the operative's duties there is no contact from the operative for a period of more than 24 hours, the mission will be considered a failure and the Directorate of Operations will be withdrawn and dispersed. From the operation's starting point, the operative will begin their mission following the steps below. 1. Make contact with local co-adjutant. 2. Secure local transportation. 3. Infiltrate the private residence of the target. Also, give procedural directives to full-time operator as necessary. The substance of this mission is subject to gradual revision based on the local situation. The operative will always do as instructed. Veronica plant, a thing born as a byproduct of Manuela's reanimation. Javier secretly cultivated the Veronica plant in his mansion's greenhouse. It is stronger than T-type BOWs by far while having a much lower operating cost. By dispersing its spores, it has the power to transform neighboring vegetation into Veronica's plants as well. The speed at which they can spread is astounding. Presumably in only 48 hours it can invade 60% of the Amazon. Practically speaking, this extremely dangerous organism could destroy a continent's entire ecological system within a matter of days. Once it starts to spread its spores, there is practically no effective method of containment. Even Javier considers this VOW to be a trump card, only to be used as a last resort and keeps it under lock and key. The Umbrella Corporation is a major pharmaceutical in Europe based in Europe. Yeah, we need to know this. Right. Okay. Memo to Leon. To Leon S. Kennedy, congratulations on your assignment. Welcome aboard. Right. Evacuation order. To the city. Important bulletin for the police department. We're doing all we can to restore order, but we recommend to evacuate the area. Please follow all orders and above all remain calm. Raymond Douglas, Deputy Chief. United States Federal Police Department to fax to the STAR's office. Mr. Chris Redfield. As per your request, we have conducted our internal investigation and discovered the following information. 1. Regarding the G-Virus currently under development by Umbrella Inc. So far, it is unconfirmed that the G-Virus even exists. We are continuing with our investigation to this matter. Regarding Mr. Brian Irons, Chief of the Police Department, he has apparently received several large sums of money from Umbrella Inc. over the last 5 years. From what we were able to discover, it appears Mr. Irons was directly involved in the Arkley Mansion incident, along with several other incidents in which Umbrella appears to have direct involvement. To what extent he was involved in these affairs, we have not been fully able to ascertain at this point. We advise using extreme caution when dealing with this individual. Section Chief, Internal Investigation, United States Federal Police Department, Jack Hamilton. Sewer Manager, fax, user list of the connected facility. On the 1st and 3rd Wednesday of the month, Angelica Margaret, Chief of Maintenance, will make use of the facilities. Be sure to reduce the moisture levels in the facility by activating the fan, as the equipment she will be using is susceptible to the effects of water vapors. On the 20th of every month, the chemical transporter, Don Weller, will be using the facility. The chemicals he will be transporting are extremely volatile. Extreme caution should be observed through their transport. On the 6th and the 16th of every month, Police Chief Brian Ahrens will visit the facility to attend the regular meetings that take place in the lab. On the fourth Friday of every other month, William Birkin will use the facility to conduct a training seminar for the Chicago branch of Umbrella Inc. As the probability of an attack upon William Birkin will be high, we must take every measure conceivable to protect his safety. You will be informed of all other potential visitors and times that they will arrive as needed. Guide these individuals to the destination safely. We expect nothing but the best for you. Secretary Chief Umbrella Headquarters, Charles Goldman. Sewer Manager's Diary 2. Irons came in late today, looking grimmer than his usual self. I tried to joke with the bastard to cheer him up, but he wasn't amused. Son of a bitch pulled a gun on me and threatened to shoot me. Luckily I was able to calm him down, but seriously, what the fuck? Dude obviously have some serious measures. What happened to protect and serve? He pulls that shit on me and again, and the next person to use his scowl will be my lawyer. 21st of the 8th. William informed me that the police and the media have begun an investigation on Umbrella's affairs. He said that the investigation will be citywide and there's a possibility they'll even search through the sewers. He asked me to suspend all sewer facility operations from Umbrella until the investigation is concluded. Sewers will still be used for passage, but he stressed that I have to be extremely cautious that I lose my job if anyone finds out about what's going on down here. Okay, laboratory security manual. In the event of an uncontainable outbreak, all security measures If any abnormalities are detected in the trial, all materials will be transported from the loading zone to the designated contamination transport train. All materials will be isolated and disposed of immediately. In this instance of a Class 1 emergency, the entire train will be purged and disposed of. In the event that the lab itself becomes contaminated, the northernmost route currently used to transport materials to and from the facility will be designated as an emergency escape route. It will secure passage to the relay point outside the city limits. Disclosure about any information regarding the research conducted here or the existence of this facility is strictly prohibited. She said it's top priority to keep all research classified. Escape access may be denied under certain extenuating circumstances. G-Virus Antigen, G-Vaccine Code named Devil. Any subjects infected by the G-Virus will attempt to reproduce through the impregnation of an embryo into another living host not already infected with the G-Virus. Unless rejected by the host, the embryo will undertake a process of gradual cellular invasion, infecting the host cells on a molecular level as it rewrites its DNA. Once the metamorphosis is complete, the newly infected host will be capable of continuing the cycle of cell replication. The duration of time for the process to run its course will vary from subject to subject. In the early stages of cellular invasion, it is possible to halt progression of the metamorphosis through the administration of the G-Vaccine antigen. The following procedure details its synthesis. The vaccine creation requires the base vaccine. As the synthesis of Devil is an extremely delicate process, the quality can vary with even the slightest alterations in environment temperature. Careful handling is required for the proper results. Game of Oblivion. A shit ton of notes. Rockford Island. Paramilitary training facility. Present head of the noble Ashford family. Alright. Prisoners have it. Ashford family, one of the world's very few noble dynasties by its beautiful and very well-educated matriarch, Veronica Ashford. The dynasty has been passed down the line of descent. Fifth generation family head Edward Ashford co-founded the corporation Umbrella with another noble family, the Spencer family. Though only a mere shadow of its former glory, Alfred, acting as commander, was eagerly laying a scheme to restore the Ashford dynasty. Veronica Ashford, matriarch and first lady of the Ashford family. Known for a remarkable combination of intellect and beauty, at a very young age, she demonstrated extraordinary aptitude in every subject. Well versed in mathematics, biology, and linguistics, by 10, she already had a postgraduate education. And was Alexander VI of the Ashford family. His father Edward co-founded Umbrella and raised the Ashford name to its summit of fame. Edward's son Alexander, in his mediocrity, was unable to take the reins of power in a meaningful way, and in only one generation ruined the family name. He was such a disgrace that even his own children saw him with contempt. Alexander, who admitted to not having the aptitude for viral research, none of the qualifications, pushed forward with a plan to use what genetic engineering he did learn to restore the family name. Construction of the Antarctic base was part of the plan. Sometime around 1983, Alexander disappeared suddenly and mysteriously. But the hope of Umbrella had already been placed on Alexia, a rainy young girl who was beginning to demonstrate unusual talents and who Umbrella had named as chief researcher just a few years earlier. The linear launcher is a potent weapon capable of firing gasified energy projectiles at a very high rate of velocity. It boasts overwhelming destructive power against organic life forms. Alexander developed it in secret out of his concern for the unlikely event that Alexia would go out of control. The energy projectile, usable for a fixed interval of time, is produced by a special internal battery. Given its extremely high-cost catalyst and construction materials would necessitate complex yet delicate maintenance and increasing operational cost, the technological conversion to mass-produce it would be difficult. T. Veronica, a virus created by genius scientist Alexia Ashford. To prevent a dispersion accident, the extreme climate of the Antarctic base was chosen to culture the virus. She used Queen Ant DNA, which possessed the power to uniformly control all other organisms with absolute dominion, traits she hoped the virus would inherit. In order for it to coexist with its host and leave the host's conscious mind intact, there would need to be a long, low-temperature incubation period, at least 15 years. Alexia put herself into a cryogenic sleep in an attempt to achieve complete coexistence with the virus. Its astounding repression dispersion capability allows it to replicate itself indefinitely, destroying already existing ecosystems. Prisoner's Diary, man, this room stinks. Looking for me, interesting guy to talk to. I'm somewhere south of the equator. May 16th. Today Bob told me he used to be an attendant for some guy, Alfred. He made a little mistake and it pissed Alfred off. 20th. A group of military men took him to the guillotine stand. Yeah, we already read this. You also read this. Also read this. Hunt's report. Okay. Attention, Mr. Alfred Ashford. Today at 16:32, I arrived successfully from the Umbrella transport base with a large-scale BOW capsule. Extreme care was taken during transport and all 100... Yeah. We also read this, I'm pretty sure. Secret passage note. Yeah. Newspaper clipping. 10-year-old genius graduated top of her class from a prestigious university. International Corporation offered the position of head researcher. Sealed room in the hallway located inside the main facility. Right. We have all of the Memory of the Lost City, we have all of the Game of Oblivion. Voice files, we have none. Titles. Game cleared normal. Zombie shooter. Well off, indomitable spirit. Wealthy, ultra rich. Okay. Yeah, and that's it for Code Veronica. Code Veronica, I said, for Darkside Chronicles. Yeah. Rate of fire, stopping power. Oof. Capacity. I'll go for capacity. Anyways, we've nothing else to do. We might come back to it some other time and try to finish with Krauser's whole deal. But until then, there's nothing else to see. So, therefore, next game we play will be Resident Evil 4 Remake. I'm very excited for it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really interested on what's gonna happen. So, yeah. And by some other time, I mean whenever we're